Good afternoon. I was going to say evening. Good afternoon all. Hope we're all well. Hope we are all doing well. Welcome along to Affinity Racing, to Gran Turismo Manufacturers. Round number 2, Season 2, but I didn't do the first one, I don't think. Round 2, Season 2. We're at Sainte-Croix, or Sainte-Croix, but it's a little bit of a... It's a bit of a weird one, this, because I'm not a fan of this circuit in general, and each of the layouts I'm equally as bad at as the next one. So we're going to see how we get on here. We're going to hope for the best and see how we get on, but I'm not expecting massive things, but this is my chance to actually get good at this track, I think. That is what I'm aiming for. So if we can see progression between all three races, then I will be pretty happy. Jonathan, how we doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope we're all well, mate. Hope we're well. Let me just get the stream up on my phone as well as anything else, and then I can see that we are actually definitely live, and that our audio works, because I've been worried about after the past few streams where our microphone has just turned off for no reason after like the first 2 seconds. It's got me paranoid. So we're in the Porsche. Yeah, we're in the Porsche, so I'm not too sure exactly where we're kind of going to be at. I'll be devastated if I see that the Porsche is on top of all the list, but as I expected, I did actually expect the GTR to be obviously doing quite well, potentially the WRX as well, which does seem to be up there. But yeah, GTR pretty much for the win. I think the Porsche Group 4 isn't even in the top 100. So that probably says a lot. I don't even think it's going to be in the top 200. Oh, there it is, 124 with a 3-minute 44. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know how we're going to get on. But, John, how we doing, mate? Good afternoon, chaps. Indeed it is. I keep going to say good evening because I'm so used to streaming on the night times. Right. So we're diving in as well, by the way, without much practice, might I add, if I may. Hardly any practice, apart from me driving about here to get a very quick thumbnail. I'm not sure if I will love this one, John. Oh, do you mean this track or the livery? Sorry. I've only just jumped on and I started the stream a little bit late, so I will get the livery on after this race, if that is alright, mate. I do apologise. Oh no, we're straight on. I was thinking that it was the right-hander. This is what I mean. I don't know these tracks all too well, so it's probably quite naive of me to think that I'm going to be able to jump in and kind of learn as we go here. Being a little bit silly, really. And obviously I was meant to be streaming just before 3 o'clock, and now we're streaming just before 4 o'clock, so we're only going to have the 3 races this time, or now. I was hoping to get finished with my work early enough, but unfortunately I didn't. I still haven't finished it. Still got some editing, client editing to do, which I was hoping to have had finished by now. And then I decided, I thought I'm just going to have to push this stream back an hour. Hopefully get the work finished and then jump onto it, but I still haven't managed to finish it. Hate this track too long and can't remember where we're going. Yeah, me exactly the same, mate. Me too. Me too. I struggle with all of these, to be fair. I really do struggle with all of the tracks. The only one that I'm kind of almost there with is the main one. Is the kind of original, I guess. Is it Road Track A or whatever? But yeah, I struggle. I struggle a lot. Excuse me, I'm struggling to stay awake, clearly, as well. James, how we doing? Afternoon all. Hope we're all well, mate. Hope we're well. Sainte-Croix B. I can't remember which is which. That's the problem. That's the problem. Sardinia's a little bit like that. The longer road track layouts I struggle with as well. Yeah, not yet, James. As you know very often, I started the stream late, and so by the time I got on, well, I postponed it by an hour. I pushed it back an hour just with still having some work to get done. Bibby in this one as well, look. So yeah, I pushed it back an hour, and then it was still like 10 to 4. My alarm was going off for the start of the stream, and I was still trying to sit there and get some editing done. So a little bit silly, but anyways, we'll get onto it. We'll get on to sorting the livery after this race. So apologies, John, but we will do 2 races with the livery, with a couple of tenths. We were after improvements as we go throughout the day, which is, well, I would say it's more or less guaranteed, because my qualifier here is obviously going to be absolutely awful. You want to leave the missus alone when you get home? What do you mean? She wants to leave me alone more like. Right. Let's, as I always say, see how we get on. But I kind of know how we are going to get on with this, and it's probably not going to be all too great. Now, all we are going to get with this is, I think, 1 lap. We all are only going to get 1 lap, so everyone's trying to push on. This guy's going to look to get past, which he can go, for all I care. It's going to make absolutely no difference to me and my time. My internet is seemingly pretty poor at the minute, as is this guy's. Gonna let these guys go. Just because I don't want, if they're wanting to push on, they can do. I need to actually sit and try and learn this track within 1 lap, to be fair. Wide there, or we've gone off, just didn't even, barely even managed to brake for the corner. Right, I know this bit of track, I know where I am here. What? He got pole position and then went and sat at the back, what, for the start of the race? Save your energy for racing. Right, now that is it's a good corner when you get that one right, but it's very easy to get wrong. And we're going to soon find out the straight line advantage that this Lambo has here as well. Right, here we go then. We're only going to have 1 lap to do this. Also going to guess most others have practiced the track and know where they're going. Yeah, exactly. Probably. You mean like people have done it properly? Why would they have done that? Why would they have sat and learnt a track? That's silly. Right, let's not get this braking zone wrong. That's what I should have set up, shouldn't I? The braking guides for this. Yeah, decent. Well, not decent, but not bad. This guy's going to regret ending up so close. Just brake early, let him through. Oh, and he's run wide and ruined it. No. And I've run wide and ruined that. Ah, sorry, buddy. I've ruined everyone's lap. Sorry, mate. Sorry. If I can, I'll try and make it up with this guy and nudge him along in the slipstream, but I don't really think that's going to be happening. Not a chance. Oh, slipstream is off for qualifying as well, so I'm definitely not going to catch up to him. I want to be well off the pace here. Not doing this track as missions to learn. I think we'll get used to it quicker than we might think. There's certain elements of it that I do already know. Like this section here that we're about to come into. We already know this bit. This is on quite a few variations of this track, so chances are you would have raced it on the other layouts. There we go. 5-second penalty, that is brutal. I was just about to say you can't quite take that flat, and as I was about to say that, realised I still had my foot full down on the throttle. Well, we are starting absolutely dead last on this one then. Overzealous penalty, yeah, just a bit. Oh my god. Oh, we don't even get the time added on to our lap because we didn't serve the penalty. That's brutal. So we definitely start last in this race. Good to know. Someone in the Cayman has managed to get a 40.7 though. 47, sorry. Actually, that'll be a 48.2. Yeah, exactly. You've like binned it into the wall at 130 mile an hour. You've then got to, not that the car would move afterwards, in real life, but then you've then got to reverse off the grass, turn round, drive on, and they somehow think you might have gained time. Oh, look at that, man. Cheers, James. Thanking you. Is damage on? There was definitely damage on there, yeah. I think relatively light though. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button. And if you also haven't done so already, please do subscribe as well. It goes a long, long way to supporting the channel. Gotta wait forever for everybody to cross the line. John's caught you out, James. James already hit like on the way in. Might just need a refresh. Right, we're starting from the back, so surely we can only improve our way up the field, but I'll not bank on that. Oh, look at that. I'm Bushing Corner, how are you doing? James put me over on Scotty's stream, like deployed and sub. Oh, mate, what an absolute hero. Thank you so much. Appreciate that as well, James. Thank you. James is just spamming everybody else's stream. Oh man, what a hero. Combustion Corner, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. As for the good luck in the race, I'm definitely going to need it, so I also appreciate that. We'll see how we get on here, but I'm not too clued up on this track, so qualifying already went horrifically wrong. We've done our lap plus a 5-second penalty, and then of course that then made that lap totally redundant. Reese, how are we doing, mate? Best of luck in this one. I think I got in your way there, mate, on qualifying. I was trying to stay out of everyone's way. I'm not too clued up on the track, so apologies if I did get in your way. I can't remember where I did just see because I was going to mention it, but where was it that you managed to start? I almost then binned it on a couple of the corners just before the bridge, and I did get in somebody else's way. I think it was the finish guy. Oh, there you are, P7. Nice. Nice. Adam, full send. Yeah, exactly. We've got to hope for the best. We've got to go for it. To be fair on this one, I think it's just a case of sitting steady on the on the laps and just grabbing whatever positions come to hand, because there will be a couple. So we'll see. Good luck to Reese in this one though. Anybody else who's racing as well, best of luck. Although actually, anyone in this lobby, I hope you have the worst, most horrific, horrendous luck. So then I can hopefully grab a couple of positions, but if I hit the like, it goes to 0, John. Oh, that's not. I think that's no good. There's a secret unlike button going on somewhere. Right. I think we need a short. Do we need a short shift in the Porsche as well? In the Group 4 Porsche, this is obviously. As we can see on the straight, we don't quite have the advantage that some of the other guys do. It's only a 4-lap race. That's crazy. feels like it should at least be surely a couple of more. Although it's nearly a 4-minute lap, isn't it? So yeah, I suppose that's mad. Try and get involved in some of this, yeah, maybe. I'm there, mate. I'm there. Just waiting for the penalty there, to be fair. Track limits penalty. Right, let's get this this right-hander here is a tricky one. It's easy to outbrake this one, as I found out, so... Oh no, not this one. That's going to be me on every corner, thinking that it's a different corner to what it actually is. That is actually a tricky one because it's very easy to run wide there. This is the one that we don't want to outbrake. I mean, it would help if I knew where I was going, but I do have to say that this Porter does feel like it is struggling compared to most cars on the grid here. Obviously, straight line is its biggest deficiency, I think. Peppa Pig can't be having that. Not while the races is on. Ah! Right, there's got to be a couple of positions up for grabs, surely. Just one or two will do. Anything to feel like you can say we haven't finished dead last. It's a decent exit, that, to be fair. Or at least it's not the worst. Right. 150. Oh, there it is. There it is, couple of positions. There's got to be a few more up for grabs, surely. Green flags are back out. Right, let's not go over the top on this one. Yep. Just clipped the grass the tiniest bit. I don't know if you saw that. Just clipped the grass the tiniest bit. It's enough to totally unsettle the car there. Well, not unsettle the car, pretty much spin it round and put an absolute swapper on. Oh, PlayStation 4 the game. Peppa Pig the game. Oh my word. Get him on Gran Turismo. Pretty much was willing to let him through there as well. Ugh. Oh god, how not to take a corner. Right, serious improvement is to be made on this this track. Because quite frankly, it can't get much worse than the way I'm driving. Oh my! At the moment. Four laps around here at the back is pretty painful though, so I don't fancy this for the next two races. It's just so difficult to catch up as well. Russell, how we doing? Welcome along. I just realised that was your comment about PlayStation 4 the game. don't think I've seen you in chat before, Russell. If I have done, I apologise. If not, welcome along. Oh God, just losing so much time to the leader. I mean, the number in red is not the number to be looking at. It normally always is, but not in these circumstances it isn't. Just no matter where I'm going, look at that, that's 4 tenths I've just lost there. 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 7 tenths, 8 tenths. Losing so much time on any kind of straight line as well. Love this Porsche, but it needs some work on balance of power, that's for sure. We've known this for a long time as well. This car really, really struggles. Turn Pepper Pig off, yeah, same, yeah. I almost went to go make that turn there. I just saw the red and white curves. Oh, baby, no. I guess a nightmare has been had there. Why am I on the left hand side? Why there's a left hand turn coming up? Why am I tight to the left hand side like that? What a, no worse place I could have been on the road to approach that corner there. Let's call that a learning curve, shall we? My God. This guy in a Lambo is going to absolutely rinse me, probably on this straight, yeah. 3 tenths gained to me already. Oh, is Watkins Glen next, is it? Get in. Love that track. Love that track. Second guess my braking point there. Came off the brakes thinking, no, that's you don't brake that early. Turns out you did brake that early. Otherwise you don't make the corner. Going to make the same mistake there. Oh, going to set up a practice lobby. Nice one, mate. I think after this, I've got to go straight to a gig, so today I'll probably end up having to miss it. Most of my practice normally does happen on the day, I'll be honest. As most of the time you can tell, although the last 2 races I have been quite fortunate, I would say. I'm not too bad at Watkins Glen, I've got to say it. So it'll be interesting to see how I do there. Obviously in the Lambo, so again it's kind of a favourable car. However, that bus stop chicane is obviously an absolute nightmare for the Lambo. So that one I'll be expecting to take very cautiously. Right, I think I'm there with knowing the track at least anyways. As in, I can remember what corners are coming up. So whether or not I know exactly when to brake and the best way to take them yet, maybe that's still being learned and figured out, but slipstream of the Lambo. Last lap. 8 its tyres, yeah. It's a little bit weird because you always associate four-wheel drive with slightly better tyre management, tyre wear. Oh, that was close. But it's kind of that slight understeer and lift-off oversteer that you get with the Lambo now and again. I think that's where it eats up its tyres, because you've got to really try and chuck it in to the corners, knowing that you are going to get a little bit of sliding. And of course, the more you slide, the worse your tyres get, and the more you slide, the worse your tyres get. The more you slide, the worse your tyres get. What am I doing? Going straight on. What a plonker. Here's me saying I knew the track. Oh, for God's sake. Great, yeah. Look at the field spread though. I mean, everybody there is still like within, or outside I should say, not within, kind of like around about half a maybe 4 or 5 tenths from each other. It looks, might be wrong, people might be right on each other's tail, but it doesn't quite look like it on that map. I feel like you probably start to see quite quickly the field spread between all of the cars. 40 seconds off the pace. Crikey. Well, that guy in P7 is in the Porsche, so that's where I should believe that I'm able to get to. Awful track this, like a jigsaw piece. Yeah, pretty much. A jigsaw piece that just won't go together either. Because at the minute I cannot seem to hook this lap up. Takes a bit of time to learn. We're going to jump straight back into some quali practice. So everybody get their guesses in on what our fastest lap will be. Go get your car dressed. I will do, mate. Absolutely. Let's get our livery sorted. Back to Pepper it is. We'll drop back in a bit. No worries at all, mate. Catch you in. Enjoy Peppa Pig. Right. What do we need to do again? Over here. See if this... See if this works. Still weird that it does that. Oh, there it is anyways. Oh, mate. Look at that. What a hero once again. What an absolute hero. Right, so if I go collection, I always forget how to do this. So collection, double check that it's in there. Yes. Back to the garage. Oh, I'm in the wrong bit. Not garage. He's saying take a closer look. How do you take a closer look? You got to go into, like, can you do it in the scapes bit? Oh, we got Iron Maiden. That's the first thing that I spotted. Let's do it on controller. You got Newcastle on the back as well. Oh, what a treat, mate. What an absolute treat. I'm back to being a Newcastle fan now that we're the richest club in the world and have a slight advantage over everybody. Talk about glory hunting. What an absolute hero. I'm trying to see what they... Oh, that's Newcastle on the side as well there. Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden. Class. Newcastle on the bonnet. Oh, there we go. That's epic, mate. Love it. What an absolute treat. Thanking you. Thanking you. I'm going to sort out some servicing. Even though it probably makes absolutely no difference. Oops. Took 3 hours? Oh, mate, you do not need to be spending that much time sorting out liveries for me. That is way too kind. What an absolute hero. That is way too kind. Right. How many tenths is in this livery, though? That's what we need to find out, firstly. That's what we need to find out. Do we reckon it's a 1/10 per hour? Or on this track, it needs to be 1 second per hour. So 3 hours spent. Let's see if we can gain 3 seconds on our time. Oh, why is it not letting me? Oh, because we need to do practice. Usually most take 20 minutes. Oh, mate, I can see the effort. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, that's that. I don't know if we remember me yesterday. I said when we the offset. I put the offset on, but it didn't make any difference because, of course, we were in We were in a single seater. Right, there we go. Woohoo. Hard to get the NFC stripes even, yeah, I bet. Oh mate, you've smashed it. That looks class. Oops, wrong side of the road. That looks absolutely awesome, mate. Thank you. Right, let's do. We'll do 2 laps here, and then we'll get entered because I think it was 8 or 9 minutes, wasn't it? So I think we need a short shift in this thing as well, don't we? Just trying to work out kind of where. Just over halfway or something like that, right? So I think it's just after 150 for the first braking point. This is a weird one here, so I think you want to try and clip this apex and then you're running all the way out here. Braking zone here. Proper racing line, that one there, or as close as. Right, sort of similar up here. 150 or just after? Just after. No, 100 on the second one is where we want to be. And I think this one here was just a slight touch and a lift. Get that line right because that wasn't very good. Right, this is the braking, where we want to nail that braking zone. So I was thinking that it was that gap in the fence. Don't think there's any, because there's no marker boards there, so I was thinking that gap in the fence, but it's going to have to be before that. So find another one on the way back on the next lap. Do a way better job there, that was awful. $150. Yeah, 150 is fine. Broke a bit earlier than 150 and got stopped earlier, so 150 should do us nicely. Now this is the one that we just need to work out. A slight little lift just before we head into the corner. Pick up acceleration throughout the corner. And we need to turn a little bit later there so we can be flat a little bit more. Right, let's have a guess at what our next lap time is going to be. This one's obviously not going to be that great. 56.930. That's all. Take a guess. What's our next one going to be? If we can get down a couple of seconds off this lap, that's going to add probably a few seconds, I'll be honest. So that's not particularly great. That will add a bit of time to your lap. $351,666. You reckon I'm going to get 5.3 seconds off my lap? I like how ambitious we're thinking. Right, in terms of actual line there, I got that absolutely spot on, but just need to do it all a bit quicker basically. I was quite slow in and slow out, so. Right, first one here, just after, probably no, what did we say? 150, just after 150. I'll have to work that one out a bit better. No! Just drove straight off the track. Start again, one more lap and then we get entered. Turn 1 is one of the easiest corners on the track. Why am I getting it so wrong? Right, going to try 100 metre board for braking. Just need to try and get slowed down as quickly as possible though. Nah. Just after the 150 it's going to have to be. To be honest, with how badly I drove my last lap, 3 seconds should be quite easy to take off it, really. In fact, that's pretty much 3 seconds there, is it not? In for 120, yeah. It's a difficult corner, that one, though. Sort of second corner, that second main braking zone. throttle early enough there. That's costly. No, messed it all up. No, messed a lot of that back end of that lap up there. People are crossing the line now. People have like already crossed the line at this point. What did you say, John? 51 treble 6. 4/10 off, to be fair. That's not that bad. 4/10 off, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's a weird one, that first corner though. Or second corner. Right, let's get entered, let's get in, let's get sorted. A couple of more practice laps as well. Let's go. Should get 2 more practice laps, yeah. 2 more and a bit. Dory with a 350. Try and aim for that. Right, guesses in again then. Are you sticking with that 51.666, John? I feel like there's a fair bit more improvement to come next 2 laps after that last one there. So I think if I can start looking at 49s now, that's what I want to be aiming for. It sounds crazy to just wipe off 3 seconds off the lap, but it's a little bit like the Nürburgring, this one, when the lap is so long. What would be a couple of tenths at one track is a couple of seconds at this one. Right, so as we say, about 120-ish. Midway between both boards. Here we go. The braking point was right, actually. I just didn't get the turn in correct, like, at all. That is a corner where serious amounts of time can be made up, literally between half and one full second. Half a second and a full second could be made up there. Right, guesses in. Johnson 49 treble 6. Next lap we could be close to that, John, for sure. Again, just slightly too early on the power I was there. Otherwise that was pretty much a perfect line through. 51051, new best. That's the key there, just getting turned super early. Scrub too much speed off there. Should have been able to carry a bit more corner speed through the right hander. Same for that 49.666. It's like a second and a half off our time now. Right. This braking zone is the killer here. See there, I just scrubbed off too much speed. Again, needing to just carry more corner speed is pretty much the theme. Let's actually get this braking point correct, yeah. Huge difference there. Huge difference. Oh no, just out braking. Should be a couple of more tenths up to whatever time I end up being here, because I shouldn't have lost that time there. Should have remembered from the last lap, can't quite brake at the 100, which is what I was aiming for. Start this again, because this means we'll have enough time to complete a full lap starting of the game now. And I know that lap we were on, we would have improved by about a second, but I know that I could, obviously I made quite a few mistakes, so I know I could do better, so start it again. Just means that we'll have enough time to actually finish both this lap now. There's the difference. Keeping it in second there. I was shifting back up to third. Probably a bit too early, clearly. I'm losing a lot of time again. You can see it's just up and down with this lap. Difficult for me at the minute to hook it up, as they say. Oh man, I can't believe this. I was a second up in the last lap. And then I've gone and thrown it all away on this one, thinking that I would be able to get that and more in another lap, but what a donkey. Not that it matters, because we do qualifying separate for this, but it'd be nice to know exactly where we're at. This is another big sector in terms of time. It's a big sector geographically and track wise, but it is a big sector for lap times, this for sure. Man. Well, I am going to finish in front of the Ghost. That is going to be at least 3/10, which should still be a bit more, I think. It's funny because through here the car's not quite as compliant in 6th gear. Kick that Ghost in the ghoulies. Oh. Alpha, no way. That one was deliberate though. I did just literally spin the wheel and then let go. But that's funny. That's funny. Hope we're all well, mate. How are we doing? Good luck in the race. Cheers, Alpha. Are you racing today or not? Not doing any cups this season, or how come? I remember you saying before that you weren't, well, kind of Gran Turismo as a whole you weren't really doing too much of, I don't think, if I remember rightly. Double check something here, sorry. We're all good, we're all good. Oh, someone's gone. Oh. Here we go. Here we go, right. We only get one shot here. We only get one lap, so fingers crossed. Here's to hoping we do well. We've got no traffic in front of us. Not that we're ever going to catch up to anybody, I don't think. Bet you're glad he ghosted. I am, mate, yeah. I thought he was going to move back across the track. So I stayed to the right hand side thinking that he would then move across and I would go kind of underneath, but and then he just parked and stopped. So yes, glad he ghosted for sure. Binned it. He's only gone and binned it. Oh, don't get in people's way. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. No. No. We're starting from the back again. Oh, man. No. We're starting from the back again. Unbelievable. Oh no, exactly. Oh no, indeed. Oh man. We're starting from the back in this one as well. Nobody is going to have had a worse lap than that, I don't think. Get round quick. Nah, I won't get another lap. That's the problem with this. This is final lap. Your out lap and then one lap. That's pretty much all you get. Sadly. Which is even better though. I like that. I like that. It's literally just one lap, one shot. That's literally it. I think that's quite cool. And in this instance, we buggered it. So. Because then that could happen to anybody. Even the best could go make a mistake, put it onto the grass like that, bin it, lose a couple of tenths here and there, absolutely like right off their car altogether, end up right at the back like what I've just done. You know, anybody could make those kind of mistakes. That they start what we would class as being out of position. Really headed for the pits there. Back of the grid yet again. Red Fox up top in the Mustang. P5 though. That's where we should be. Two Mustangs up top, look. Both within a tenth of each other. Wow. Mustangs must be decent around here. And then there's me binning it. Right the way at the back. So realistically we were setting a, what were we, mid-50? We might have been middle of the grid. We might have been P7, 8, 9-ish, something like that. If we actually set a lap. Decent lap. Well, decent lap for me. Or if I just didn't bin it. We've got to hope that the next race goes a bit better. Christ. It's all gone wrong so far. Yeah, the Group 4 Porsche isn't great. That does have to be said. And when I say it's not great, it's decent, but it just lacks pretty much everything and everywhere compared to the other cars. So that's sort of its problem, is that it is actually, yeah, just a bit crap. Not like the Group 3 Porsche, which is like miles ahead of any of the other cars. It's just straight line speed, really, to be honest with you. It's actually just straight line speed. It's not the best in braking, but it's decent enough. It's about, you know, it's kind of average really compared to most cars. Yeah, I literally did, John. And do you know why I chose Porsche? Because of the Group 3, was because I originally wasn't going to be doing this weekend. So that's why I went with Porsche, because I thought, well, I'm not doing the Group 4 weekend, because today, I was meant to be filming all day. So then I thought, right, well, fair enough. That's that. 2 races in the Group 3, that'll do. And then yesterday, no, the day before, the client phoned up and was like, oh yeah, sorry, it's all been cancelled. I was like, oh, right, okay. And I thought, oh, well, actually, I'll do the manufacturer's race on the Saturday. And then now I'm regretting it, so... what a treat. But we're going to do this one, and then we're going to get one more attempt in. And as I say, I just want to see some progress, because I struggle with this track. I don't know the track too well. Still kind of getting there with it. Realistically, we've still done less than 10 laps of this track, so to say I'm probably off my potential pace is an understatement, because once I get to know and learn a track, I'd like to think I'm not too bad-ish, maybe, possibly. I at least know that I would be a little bit quicker than what I am at the minute, so... There we are. Come on. Right, let's go. Good luck. Cheers, John. Fingers crossed. Like I say, let's just see some improvement. Let's aim for top 10. We're P14 at the moment, so let's aim for top 10. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, God. I don't know if you've seen that there in the corner of the... he just appeared on the radar all of a sudden and almost went straight into me there. Luckily he had ghosted before he hit the wall. Right. P13 as it stands. Oh my God, almost went into the back of the other Porsche there. Holding the slide there. Right, we've got early braking for this left-hander. Possibly not quite that early, but it has meant that we've got a good exit, so take that as the main benefit there. Early down on the power, go, go, go. Within 6 seconds of the leader here. We've kept the same distance to the leader. underneath 6 seconds, which is good. Long straight here. Well, then we're going a little bit quicker. Just break a touch earlier. Top 10 position right in front of us. Probably are now, I think. Now that the pack has kind of opened up, I think they might start running away just a little bit. Being in the slightly quicker cars. Probably slightly quicker drivers. Load of smoke. Oh, God. Right. We've got that position, thankfully. What's this guy in the Jag? Now, I'd like to think that the Jag would be quite good round here. Pretty close to that wall there I was. Oh, there we go. Jag's had not a great exit there. I think he's been caught in between everybody. I'm going to just jump in front, tag a slipstream. P9, come on. This is a bit better than the last race, for sure. Jag's gone for it. Did leave the door open there. I was just trying to get the best line out of there, but it did leave the door open. Jump in front, back in front of him here. What a move, mate. Go on, hold on a bit. I actually want you to. That was nicely done. Judged that one super well there. Great move from the Jag, that. He's got a 5 second penalty in front. He does as well. Do you know what it is? I didn't even notice that. Did not even notice. Too busy on congratulating the Jag on a tremendous move. Harsh. 5 second penalty for the Jag. That's brutal, that. That is brutal. I feel quite sorry for him. That's a bit unfair, that. That is so unfair. No. No. What's that for? Really? Shocking penalty system. It is for that guy in the Jag. That was really brutal, that. That was really brutal. So was that guy ramming us off there. Chase a slipstream there that I don't quite think exists. There's the Jag that we had some good racing with earlier. Well, at least our pace has been a little bit better in this lap than in this race than the last one, albeit with a bit of a nightmare second lap, getting run off like that. I think this guy's in the... Is this guy in the Porsche as well? Is that what this is in front of me? see if we can catch him. Hopefully be able to say we were the faster of the two Porsches. Don't know if he is in the Porsche. Can't really, just can't see that logo. He is in the Porsche. Now I'm close enough to see what car it is. Force a switch back on him here. No, I'm not. No, I braked way too early there. I think now I could have made that work. Run to the finish line. Are we going to have him? Did we have him? Oh! 7,000. Thought I would have had him there. I thought I did have him actually. That's a shame. I did think I had him. Our mind can't even compute how close a gap 7,000 is. Close that one. Right, this next race we have to do well. We have to do well. We aimed for top 10. We got top 10 there. Could have been doing a bit better had our progress not have been hindered. But anyway. Oops, not daily races. See, that's over pretty quick, that. But I do think that you should be able to get at least another lap in there. I would have thought. At least another lap. Right, let's get a few more laps done then. So we should get at least 5 laps done. Bit more practice yet again. Let's get some guesses in for our lap in purple. I want to aim for probably 47s or 48s. I think that's what I've got to be pushing for now. 48 treble 6. Let's aim for that. Let's aim for that. 48 treble 6. It's in there. Definitely is. Yeah. Definitely is. A 47's in there if I actually just hook a lap up. Should have stayed over at the right hand side. That is one that I do keep forgetting. It's got to be treble 6 for that many Iron Maiden decals on the car. 100%, mate. Exactly. Exactly. I don't think I've ever landed on a treble 6. Had a couple of like trebles of other numbers, but never 666. I don't think. Might be wrong, but I don't think. That is prime example of the main difference for me in Gran Turismo is just the inability for most of the cars on this game to turn whilst any brakes is being applied. They just simply will not comply with what you want to do in the braking zones as much as they would do on GT Sport. Trying to use an early upshift to 5th just to get the car to turn a little bit more. Totally missed the bloody corner there. Totally missed the corner. Right, this will probably also be a 50, perhaps. I don't quite know. Quite a high 50. Oh, that's my best time so far. Right, okay. 48 has to be in here. Come on. Realistically, like I say, a 47's probably in here without any mistakes, but oh yeah, Larry, I know. We've just seen a guy in a Jag. He clipped the wall. It was enough for him to lose time, enough time for me to actually get by him, past him, and yet he's still got a 5-second penalty. Absolutely brutal, the penalties round here. I've made a couple of mistakes in qualies and stuff, so the last two races have been done from the back pretty much. What am I doing? That might be a penalty there for track limits, to be fair. Yeah, only a half a second that one though. Crap penalty system, yeah. Needs a bit of work. Certain tracks is fine, and then just others is like really, really bad. I'm going to lose so much time here. Watch how much time. That's a half second, right? Even just say we were 2/10 up. It was 2:77, say we were 2/10 up. That is way more than half a second that you lose. Oh man, nightmare all round. Catch that in a sec, John, sorry. I keep trying to read it on these straights, on these small straights. Something about dive bombing though. I'll be shocked if that's a story of GT Gran Turismo, because never do we see a dive bomb on Gran Turismo. 14-second penalty, oh my god. Willow Springs. That's next week's races actually, Willow Springs. Group 4, I think it was 15 laps, I think. The one that gets hit gets the largest penalty, yeah. Oh, you got a 14-second penalty, John. I didn't realise, I didn't see that bit. I just realised what you say. You got a 14-second penalty. Jesus. That's brutal. That's extra brutal if he was the one that hit you. Extra brutal. Race there last year in between British Heart Foundation. Yeah, it is. Next week it's yeah, Willow Springs, Group 4. So it should be all right. I like Willow Springs. Difficult track, but I like it. James tried to break the land speed record. I don't think Willow Springs is the place to be trying that, is it? Did James unintentionally try the land speed record? Is that what you mean? With a large car who does spinning. That's normally me every race, to be fair. In fact, that's me every race, even when I do try and make the corner and I forget to brake. Plenty of times I do that at Willow Springs. Right, could this be the lap? It's looking good so far, 4/10 up. Can't do the exact maths quick enough, but about 4/10 is what we want for... Oh no, it's not. Because you said 48.666, John, didn't you? Not 49.666. So 1.4 seconds is roughly what we want. Again, I can't do the maths quick enough for the exact number, but 1.4 or just over or just under. Crashed into each other laughing. To be fair, it's a good distraction. If you wanted to employ some team tactics, you could send... I bet you if James had a teammate right behind you two, he was then laughing as he drove straight through the two of you, running into each other. Good use of team tactics, that I say. Cause a distraction. Man, I can't believe all that time that I've just lost. .504. Let's get this down to the 48s. Come on. Oh, man. Let's get entered first so we know we've done it. $49,666. What did we just get there? We got that was $49,504, wasn't it? $49,504, yeah. Come on, let's get half a second taken off, yeah. 5/10. Not a huge amount on a short lap. Sorry, that is a huge amount on a short lap, but that's doable for a lap like this. It's just a bit of an improvement in a couple of corners. That's all we need. See, all the way through that corner there, I feel the wheel vibrating because the tyres are just sliding across the track. Yeah, what car were you in, Larry? Because to be honest with you, the Porsche isn't the best around here. Not the best car for this job. If you say you were in the Porsche, then I'll be a little bit annoyed. No! Are you actually in the Porsche? Seriously? Wow, fair play, mate. Fair play. Imagine living in that house. Come on, 49. Yes, 49.330. Again, a couple of mistakes on that lap, so or just corners where I know I could have been a lot quicker. The difference there between just shifting a little bit earlier. We'll hang it in 5th here though. Somehow able to just get the car rotated a little bit quicker there earlier. close. So close to hitting the wall there. Greg, how are we doing? The M4 feels so slow. Oh, I quite like the M4 when I'm in it. I'm rarely in it, but I do quite like the M4. Is it slow or does it feel slow? Because it's a, you know, when we were doing Deep Forest the other day, I was in the Lambo and the Lambo felt awesome, but it was really slow. It was like 2 seconds off the pace of the WRX. I was like, how? It feels awesome. Is it that the M4 feels slow but it's actually quick, or is it both? Yeah, so does the Porsche. The Porsche does feel... the Porsche feels nice, but if I drove other cars, I'm sure I would feel the difference straight away. Straight line speed's not there. That's exactly the same downfall that the Porsche has, yeah. Is it fine elsewhere around the track though, or not? I'm desperate to get down to the 48s on this lap, yeah, so... Just need whatever it is, yeah, 3 tenths. There we go. Let's not bin it now. It's the last thing we want to do. No. Surely I've literally just thrown that all away there. Oh, sod it. It's so annoying. Just not quite there. Bugger. Right, 2 minutes and we'll be straight back. Feels fine around the course, but yeah, just straight line not there. It's pretty much the problem with a Porsche. Feels decent. I'm sure other cars will feel a bit better and a bit quicker, but yeah, bit annoying. Bit annoying. Anyways, let's go. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Right, I was just going to say P8 for this one. I'm so used to the daily races and just seeing where we're starting on that right-hand side. But we're not starting P8. If we can get P8 in quali, however, be happy with that. Jalmar P3 there. Anybody else that we know? Clipper up top. Cool Dawn in this one again. After watching you, I've decided I'm going to sit this one out and get lost. Yeah, I've probably done, what have I done now? About 20 laps of it now, and I'm still getting lost. So it definitely takes a little while. That's for sure. Quite a lot of corners, a bit like the Nürburgring, but for some reason I felt like the Nürburgring. I felt like I learnt the Nürburgring pretty quickly. I don't know how. I think I somehow possibly knew it a little bit. I don't know, but got there eventually with the Nürburgring, and now I know it fairly well. Well, that's another one, of course, that takes a fair bit of time. Right. Let's get this lap nailed. Long, annoying track. As long as it produces good racing, that's the main thing. Do you know what I mean? It's I wouldn't mind it too much if there was when there's good racing from it. I think if you end up at the back of the pack and you can't catch up, or everybody's just ended up ramming each other off kind of thing, and no one's able to race side by side. That is also the problem as well, is that racing side by side here does cost you so much time trying to fight. So as soon as you do go offline, as we found a couple of times with some mistakes, A, you lose a load of time, and B, you can lose quite a few positions. So get lost around the Nürburgring too. Enough laps of the Nürburgring, and then you kind of get used to it, and it sort of flows quite nicely. So yeah, it's just it's just laps, isn't it? It's just however many laps you can put into it. I had started trying to do a thing when I very first got into this. I had started trying to do a thing where I was going to drive every single car on the game around the Nürburgring. And I did start doing that, and the way that I was recording it and filming it meant it took like a load of time. I was like screen recording it through my PlayStation and transferring that onto a USB and then onto my laptop and then editing it, and as opposed to just recording it through the capture card and everything like what I have now. So it took me absolutely ages. I was only getting used to the game. Like the lap times were horrific, and oh yeah, they were just awful. They were just absolutely awful. Like loads of mistakes. No. 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 I hope there's a... Oh my god, are we going to serve the penalty here? Please can we serve the penalty here? Please can we serve the penalty here? 10-second penalty. We're not even going to get to serve it now. Oh god. Oh my god. The next lap is going to have a 10-second penalty in. We can't even start again because we'll not have time. We've only got 2 minutes left. We'll not have time to complete this lap. More penalties. Not on that instance, it's not. and it's on an outlap as well. That's the thing. That's the funny thing. Good question, Bob. Not great. Hope we're all well though, mate. How are we doing? I've had a little bit of a nightmare, and as you can see, this 10-second penalty kind of... Oh my god, and we've hit the barrier. First time ever there, really, that I've hit the barrier. I've normally been good at missing it at turn 1. But this 10-second penalty pretty much sums up our day, I'll be honest. Bad for you, that stuff, mate. But yeah, it's going to be last no matter what. I just want the practice, so I want another lap put in. Just for the practice, if anything. Let's not pretend that I got distracted by my phone there. Or let's pretend that I did not get distracted, I should say. Our outlap was a 4:18. It literally looks like our outlap will be quicker than our actual quali lap here. This has gone horrifically wrong. Oh my god, what a painful penalty. How painful is that? Oh, that's horrific. That is absolutely horrific. .404, man. Oh my word. Why has it gone so horrifically wrong? So annoying. What am I munching? Chocolate, basically. Galaxy. Went through what was a fully big bar. Well, I went through 1.5 of them a day so far, actually. Galaxies are beautiful. Galaxy is unreal. Galaxy's the best chocolate. I will have no debate on that. I will have no one say otherwise. I will not allow it. If you do, your comment will be removed from the chat. Oh man, right, final race, come on. Predictions. What do we think? I'm finally quicker here, at least anyways. Just that I've had a nightmare in every single qualifying session, so... Cheers, Larry. Here's to hope we have a good one. Bit of progress through the field is what we need, of course. Now that's a car I wouldn't mind being in, the Supra. There we go, look at that livery. Jalmar behind us in the GTR. He must have... Neither of those guys have set a quali time, which is interesting. 8th is Larry's prediction. Can anyone advance on P8? Do we think we can get any higher than that? I'd be happy with a P8, to be fair. It's been one of those days where as long as I don't finish last, it feels like it's a good result. Oh, pink chocolate mice, yeah. They were an absolute treat then. I think about them now. Oh god, I think about them now, and I think if I was to eat them now, I think I would just feel my teeth rotten. Nice looking livery, certainly is. Courtesy of John yet again, being the absolute hero that he is. Right, come on. Please don't make contact. I actually give up. I give up. What a brutal penalty that is. What a brutal penalty that is. That is just... I can't believe that. I can't believe that. The actual spin, being spun round in the contact, I don't really mind. Still not happy about it, but the 5-second penalty is what is the worst bit about all of that. I'm still at the very back of the pack. You know, like I'm still on the back of the pack, sorry, so, you know, being spun around wasn't the worst bit of all that. But that penalty most certainly was. They got another position there. Watch out, lot of those mics. 5 kilos of them. Christ. Tremendous. I think that'll take you a little while to get through them, surely. Surely. Oh man. Me and the Jag both got a brutal 5-second penalty here. That is just absolutely savage, that. Pretty much wave goodbye to our race. Although somehow, how did we end up going in front of him there? That was a bit bizarre. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Typical GT broken penalty system. Yep. Indeed. Oh. Right, that's it. I can't hack that. Ah. That was me being an idiot and looking at chat, though, I've got to be honest. Right, let's just do a quick daily race here. That was me looking at chat. That was me being an absolute fool there. I've got to be honest. Like an absolute div. Right, somehow we start P4 on this one. P5. We're definitely getting killed in this one as well. Might as well just call it a day now, to be fair. Oh my god, I hope next week's races are better. Flip an heck. Best get some practice. Not that we get much here because it takes that long to get out of the bloody pits. Right, let's see how badly this race goes as well. Oh, I just hate it when it goes wrong. I really hate it when it goes wrong. God. Well, I did say this one was going to go awful as well. Trying to jump into this with no practice was never going to be a wise idea, really, was it? But yeah, penalty decals, that would be brilliant, that would be brilliant, that pretty much sums up that race, really. Oh man, no. What? Oh, I give up. Nah, I can't hack this anymore. I can't hack that anymore. Why would it reset you all the way back there? I was about to rejoin the track. Why would it reset me all the way back there? Why would it reset me all the way back there? Why would it reset me all the way back there? What a joke. I hate this game. I'm never playing it again. I'm going on to ACC. That is it. Gran Turismo, I'm done. Finished. Right, that is the stream. Done. We're ending on the lowest of lows. I hate this game. I never want to play it again. I'll be back on Monday playing Gran Turismo, no doubt. But for now, I'm going to tell myself I'm never playing it again. What a joke. Finished. Right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What a horrific stream that has been. But at least I can say we've maybe, hopefully, I don't know, had a laugh along the way. My word, that is horrific. Right. I'm gutted because I thought we could have done well in the manufacturers. And then joining a daily race here without any practice was never going to be a good idea. But such is life. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much. If you haven't done, please do hit the like button. And if you haven't done already, any new faces, please do subscribe. I promise that from time to time the races are a little bit better than this. I've rage quit more than I ever have in this last week. And my DR and SR will be taking a hit because of it. Hopefully, I see everybody on Monday night. Fingers crossed. For some slightly better races. We've got Willow Springs Group 4. Can't remember what Group 3. Brands Hatch is in there, I think. And I can't remember what Daily Race B was. But I will check it out and let you all know. So, there we are. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. We're calling it a day there because I'm in an absolute rage now. Now I've got to go try finish some client work and take care of their video edit. But I don't think I will do anymore. There'll just be a bit in the middle of their video where it's just me on camera screaming. Because of this. Anyways, hope everyone's enjoyed it nonetheless. Catch you all later. Enjoy what is left of the weekend. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow as well. And I will see you all on Monday night. Although I'd, as much as I'm saying I'm never going to play Gran Turismo again, obviously that is not true, but I wish it was at the minute because it's really, really annoying me. Anyways, catch you all on Monday. Take care, everyone. See you Monday night, 7 o'clock. Enjoy what is left of the weekend. Toodles!